The key to immortality is living a life worth remembering. And we're certainly not going to live a life worth remembering by thinking about what other people think about us, because that stops us. That's a limitation. So we need to realize that people are not actually thinking about us. They're not thinking about anything but themselves. Most people are caught up in their own stuff. In fact, today, emotions are so high that intelligence is low. So people are not thinking about what you are doing or what you're saying or what you want. They're only thinking about what they want from the context of their perspective. They're not thinking about that. Napoleon Hill was quoted as saying that one of the blessings of maturity is that sometimes it sometimes brings one greater courage to be truthful regardless of what those who do not understand may think or say. So what other people don't understand or want to think about us, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We need to know what we want, what we are going for, and what we like. And there's research that proves that we are caught in this endless loop of thinking about what other people are thinking about us, and meanwhile they're not thinking about us at all. And again, from Napoleon Hill's work in Think and Grow Rich, he said that at the end of the list of why most people don't move ahead in life is that they think too much about what other people might think or say about them. And so if you hear those words, then you realize people are going to limit themselves because they're wondering about what other people are thinking. They worry about what other people are thinking about them. And Jack Canfield said that worrying is nothing but negative goal setting. And it truly is. But you wouldn't set a negative goal towards your life or the things you want, yet that's what you're doing. You look out into the world and you hesitate. You don't do something that might be speaking up or speaking out, or something that's going to be advantageous for you or make your life better, or sometimes that's going to cause a bit of a ripple. You don't do those things because of fear about what other people might think or say about you. And fear is just one emotion. We have 6. We have excitement. We have joy. We have disgust. We have sadness. We have anger. We have all these emotions, yet fear is just one of them. And fear actually hits us right here in the solar plexus. That's when we feel fear. If you've ever been in a car and you hear sirens and lights behind you and you know you've been speeding, you are hit right here. You feel it. You feel that intense pressure, butterflies, because you think that the police are going to stop you and give you a ticket, and you don't want that. So fear hits you right there. You have fear in other instances where there's near-death experiences or an accident almost happens, and you feel it right there. You tense up. Even if you had a slight rear ender, you tense up and you feel it right there. That's where fear is, and that's where it's stored, and you should recognize that. So if you ever fear something and you feel it in here, in your solar plexus, then you know that you're holding back. And any holding back is resistance. Think about it from this context. If you're trying to do something in your life and you're trying to move forward and you're trying to make things happen, you're trying to get into receptive mode. You're trying to receive the solutions to the things you want, the people, the opportunities, the circumstances. But anytime you think about what other people are thinking or saying or wondering about you, then you're in resistance. That's the opposite of what you want. And so if you look at the research and you see what they're saying about our thoughts and what we're doing to limit ourselves and worrying about things and hesitating, then those are the things that we have to realize. It's all internal. It's us. It's what we're thinking about in terms of what other people are doing, and we will make up our mind what they are going to think or say about us in advance before even doing it. So, if you're going to do something like make videos like these and you're going to say something that might irritate people, it might get their ego going, you don't do it, well then, you're not chasing after what you like. You're not creating something and teaching something that's of value, perhaps. There might be dozens of people that will enjoy what you have to teach or think or say or do, and then there might be one that doesn't. And you let that one person stop you. That's not valuable. What's valuable is for you to do what you came to do. If you have a purpose, you have a passion, you have something you desire, then you should go out and do it, and you shouldn't limit yourself. We have so many opportunities to teach and grow and provide value whether it's to our family, our children, or our company, to our collaborators, our partners, our clients. We have so much opportunity, yet we let what other people think or what they might think or say about us. Might is the key word, because they might, but they may not. So, the key here is that you have to realize that worrying and stopping yourself is a limitation, and it's not going to help you to move forward and share what you know and share your wisdom, share your knowledge. And that's not going to provide you with satisfaction in the end. There's 5 regrets, by the way, for people that are in hospice. They have 5 regrets, 5 top regrets. And number 1 regret is that they didn't do what they wanted to do. They didn't go out and try things. They didn't do things because of fear of what others might think or say about them. And that's a real shame, because they can't do anything about it. They're in hospice, they're dying, they're not going to get any more opportunities. So anyway, think about it next time that you go to do something, and realize if you're hesitating because of what other people might think or say about you, that's where you're limiting, and that's where you're holding back, and that's not valuable. So just go and do it, see what happens, and put them aside for the moment and try. Do what you want to do, and be bold, be brave, test it out and see how it works. And if it works for you, then do it some more and keep doing it. And then if there are people in your life that criticize you and judge you and go against you, you might just not talk to them that often and not be around them. It's a choice you have to make, but you have a life to live. And like I said, if you want to live a life of immortality, then you have to create a life worth remembering. Life worth remembering is doing the things that you love to do and being true to yourself and honest with yourself. Hope this is valuable, and we'll see you on our next video. Talk soon.